Good day everyone, and welcome to episode 37 in our series on Mad Tower Tycoon. As you may recall from episode 36, we had some very serious issues re sound. First of all, in our new hotel, and we've done some experimentation over there and reworked the layout so that we now have some less sound problems, which we can demonstrate by doing this. So while we do have a little bit of yellow down here in our redeveloped section, we don't have what we've got up there, which is borderline red. Now, at this point, that yellow doesn't cause us a major issue, but if we add suites, it certainly does. Or sorry, not even suites, double rooms, and put them close together, we end up with problems. But this is a much better option for us. Now, interestingly enough, we still need to do a little bit of experimentation to take out some sound barriers and see what happens if we put, for example, some decorations in there, which will improve our living conditions and may also make the hotel more attractive. Our biggest issue when it comes to noise is moving along here in our retail section. And of course, it really impacted us over here when we got up and looked at the floors that we were putting in for our apartments. Now, I could have moved the retail up and then used this sky lobby as a, if you like, a sound barrier, but I really didn't want to waste the space and have to put in additional support facilities, i.e. Banks, storage rooms, security, all that sort of stuff that goes along with that. So what we found is that if you have enough noisy stuff together, it seems to create a channel of red that goes up, and that's where the big problem comes in. Not if you have a small apartment, but if you put a big apartment there. Big apartments are the noisiest of all the apartments, and they amplify that red upwards, and therefore you end up in all sorts of trouble. So we've redeveloped this as well in our last episode. So having said all of that, we have 17.7 million in the bank, which is, how about we say, useful? And I think we should get on with some development, but I also think, just to start off with, I would like to do the experiment by removing the sound barriers from there and just see how we get on with that. In fact, I'm going to do it on this one, because this one is sandwiched. Now, my suspicion is 200. I got 202 back. How much does it cost to put a sound barrier in? 800. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, yes, just seeing that there, when we started up the game, and of course I did a little bit of reminding myself of where we were up to before I went on camera, the rooftop terrace has been added to what we can build in this section over here, lobbies, corridors, and special objects. So we now have a special object called a rooftop terrace. I'm going to assume it's only useful for rooftops, so I'm not going to put it in yet, because quite frankly we're going further up and we haven't finished building yet. So I want to put some decoration in just to see how that goes. And all the decorations, as far as I can tell, cost $20 and they all have the same results. So if we're going to do that, I would much rather put artwork in. And on the basis that that looks very much like a Dutch master, we're going to do this. And that quite possibly could be a Van Gogh. Now, let's come back in a few minutes. Let's give that a bit of a minute to settle down and see what happens. Oh, I know what we can do. Where were we putting apartment? Not apartments. Condominiums. These are the dudes. Small ones. Small ones. Small ones. Right. Now, condominium. I'm not buying you, lady. Thank you very much. You must be, I don't know whether you're the real estate agent or the body corporate manager. Now, a middle condominium, a big condominium, small. Is that right? Small, medium. Okay. Consistency. You don't need a middle condominium. You need a medium. Small, medium, big. Just putting that out there for everyone. Okay, you need nothing actually. Wow, you need nothing. You need nothing. So if you need nothing, why do we have this here? Oh, of course it's a hotel. Well, it was a hotel. I think it's not going to be a hotel for much longer. How do you all feel about that? Do you all feel like that's actually the right thing to do? You might feel that way. And in fact, you'd be controlling that to delete what was behind it. That's what you'd be doing. No, I think we're going to have to look at these lifts as well. We've got a few complaints there, but not too bad. Okay, so we've got... No, yeah, turn off the destruction mode before we go and get rid of all the condominiums that we don't want to get rid of. Yeah, I'm feeling... yes, I am. I'm a sentient being. I can feel. I feel that we could put 2 mediums in. Are you all thinking as I'm thinking? I think you're thinking as I'm thinking. And in fact, we could even put 3 there. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think I'm very happy. And in fact, I'm so happy, I want to put another row of exactly the same thing in. Construct contract middle condominium, 5 out of 5. I did 5 out of 5. In fact, I've done 6 out of 5. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4 smalls, 2 middles. Why don't we do something dramatic and not put a hotel room in, and instead put... Oh, look, see? Wait a minute. Stop. You know what? Let's give that a thought for a minute. Sorry. I'm probably wasting a ton of money. Yep, I'm wasting a ton of money. We've got some options here that we should look at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, see, doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Would fit if we brought it out one more, wouldn't it? However, I don't think we should do that somehow. Let's do that. And middles, we can put middles in. Now where is the middle in this one? Is that the middle? I think that's the middle. Oh, right. Okay, sorry, my bad. There's stuff there. I did not remember that we had stuff there. Well, while we're here, I mean, it's just no good complaining all the time. All right. Middle condominiums. That's what we're doing. Middle condominiums. Cool. We just spent some money and we're going to get condominiums for it. Oh, we lucky. We are. All right, now. Look at the sound issues. All right, well, we know now, there are no limits on the number of apartments we can put in. Why are they not? Okay, where are the other facilities? Do we have the other facilities? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Medical centre, shelter. So we should have medical centre, shelter. Let's just double check all of this so that we don't have to redevelop the redevelopment. Restaurants, laundrette, medical centre, shelter. We're going to take 2 floors. Okay, that's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And of course we're okay because have we got restaurants in here? Yeah, we've got a restaurant there. So what are you? You're a shelter. That can't be right. The shelter can't go out that far, can it? Can it? It would appear that it now travels the entire length of the building. Really? That doesn't seem to make much sense. What are you? You're a cafe. What are you? You're poof, you're nothing. What are you? You're a cafe. You're a big problem, you are. All right, well, let's be about some redevelopment here. Now, how are we going to organise this? Carefully, I would think, because we're going to need to experiment. So how about we go medium? Let's balance it out, shall we? Oh, yes. And I'm going to put some space in at the beginning to avoid problems. So that was a medium. Let's leave a space and put, I've got new experience points. Ooh. Let's just put a small in, a medium. Actually, maybe 2 smalls. Yep, medium and 2 smalls. Okay, medium and 2. Let's just check out our skills, because it's, of course, this is what they teach you when you go to school, that as you go through life, you develop skills. I wonder if that's true. Cleaning devil, the range of the hotel cleaning is increased. We need 2 skills, we have 1. Slumlord, required skill points 2, and again, we have 1. And we can't do that one. We can do this one though. Refuse collector. Or have we already done that one? I'm confused. I think we've done that one. Yeah, no, we need 1 more skill point. How very strange. Cameras. Thank you. I'm glad we thought of that. Where are our cameras? There's a camera right there. We should put them in at the beginning so they define our areas that we've got to work with. And in actual fact, we need 2, right? Do we? It's very difficult to tell. Wow, that one reaches the entire thing. Hang on. What if we bring you down? It appears now that these things cover the entire floor. And I wonder if that is the way it's supposed to be. That's particularly interesting. You have received the rent. Man, we are rake. You know what? If it does cover the entire floor, I'm going to accept that as a gift and just roll with it. Okay, so is there any restriction on big apartments? The answer is no. So let's put a big apartment above you. See, we're going to try and develop a pattern that might possibly even work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Except this one's going to be different because it's actually going to have more in it that will work. Okay. So big. Let's say we'll keep to the same principle and go with the 2 small, but go again with the gap. I mean, what we are doing is permitting room for sound to dissipate. Now, what we also want to do is put in something called the waiting room. And again it looks like it's covering the entirety of the floor. Well, actually, you know what I might do with this one? I'm just going to undo this build here for a second. I think at this point it might be worthwhile putting a sound barrier, a fire door on this so that we actually don't burn the building down. Right. And then put in. Now, mind you, I'm saying all this, you know, put the sound bit. You can build it straight over a sound barrier? That's really weird. Hang on, did I not put... Maybe I didn't. Did I not? No, sound barrier. Fire barrier. I can't remember. I know I did it over here. Alright, so let's put the sound barrier. The waiting room. See, it lets it go there. Okay, that may be creating a bit of noise. Or did I not put one there? Oh, there it is, fire door. Okay, alright, good. I'm getting myself all out of balance here. So let's put the waiting room in on the edge of that. And again, we've got the fire door there. Now I think we'll put the sound barrier in, because we've got the fire door on one side. And if I can see the sound barrier, which of course I can't because I'm looking in completely the wrong place. Okay, so we've got fire doors. Now we put a sound barrier in. Now I think what we'll do is on this floor we'll put some large. So we'll put large. So we're going to get a mix on each floor, and of course this is total experimentation, as in like total experimentation. And I think we're going to leave a 2 gap in there just to make sure that we don't end up with noise issues, because it's looking quite seriously like you do get quite pronounced issues. And we've got a big gap in the middle, but you know what, I'm okay with a big gap in the middle. So having done that, I think we should put mediums in above it. Sorry, medium as opposed to middles. Yeah. You're a medium. You're a medium. I'm going to go with the 2 again. 1, 2. Yep. Puts it across the top of it, like so. But it allows us to put one more there and one more here with a gap. And then we're right at our service level, where we're adding service levels. Now, we'll wait till that gets let out. In the meantime, though, now what are we going to do over here? Yeah, we're redeveloping you. Right. Of course we are. But I'm going to turn this off for a second because it's becoming a little distracting. Right now I want to go back here to our hotels and check this out. Oh, actually I do want to turn the noise back on for a minute. This has got sound barriers. And that side hasn't. Now, this could be loud, but I can't tell because we haven't built the double rooms on top of it. So I think maybe we need to do that. Actually, I'm wondering if we should go 2 singles. Let's do an experiment and go up 2 single rooms instead of putting the doubles above, because I think, and therefore I am, we might actually be better off with 2 rows of singles than the doubles. Yeah, because of the sound. Now look at the red when you go to build. That is huge. Now, you are the restroom, you are the hotel cleaning, and you are the security. Actually, what is the security at the minute? Look at that. Clean as a whistle. That is seriously good. Clean as a whistle everywhere. In fact, in our building up here. Oh, a bit of yellow there. That's okay. We can cut a bit of yellow over there too. But in the hotel, very well organised. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's go back to noise for a minute, because that... Actually, while we're on the subject, how's fire extinguishers doing? Badly? Really badly. Whoa. Do we need fire extinguishers? Are there fire extinguishers? Not there. Anyone remember seeing a fire extinguisher? I find it quite distressing when the game lies to you. Ah, extinguishing systems. Oh, right. Right. Okay, well, we can deal with that. We got room for that. We can deal with it. Okay, so they're not fire. It's the words again. They're not identical. Cool. So if we go... Now, what have we done here? This was our experiment, right? 2 rows of single rooms. And then after we do the 2 rows of single rooms, we might have something like some sweets. You're sweet. Oh, thank you. Yep. What do you think? Oh, look at that. What a neat fit. All right. There's some experimentation going on right there. Dum 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 dum. Ooh, we've finished building our 2 floors. I think we should check this out. Bit bright there. Nothing there. Oh, it's for rent, that's why. Nothing there. I could fit one in there. But I didn't put one in. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, look at the yellow there. In fact, I don't think we should even be doing that. I'm going to redo this because I'm going to put smalls under bigs and then mediums under smalls. Yeah, okay. Right, so we're going to redo that floor, ladies and gentlemen, because it would be really good for us to get this right. Now, he says that because, of course he says that. I mean, we don't want to be known as the slumlord of the 21st century. Or as one particular ad on YouTube says, and it works on your phone because it's 2019. Well, we need to be working in our apartment block because it's 2019. Yeah. So 2. Now these are small. So if we're lucky, we could actually get a medium in there. We're lucky. Okay, 2 smalls and a medium. And that way, now that could work out. We have the smalls under a big. And then we have mediums under smalls. Whoa, the jiggly pokery that goes on. Amazing. Right, now having done that, what goes on this side? That's a medium. That's a medium. That's okay, so we probably need do we? So that's now I'm getting confused. So we put no, 2 smalls and a medium. What do we got up here? I think we probably, now what do we got here? Right. So obviously the big apartments produce the most amount of revenue for us. We've been through the maths of this, so we know that's true. So there we've got waiting rooms. Right. So on this side, you know what, I think we should probably go another large apartment. Let's continue with our with our redesign all the way up to the sound barriers there. So on the top level, who would have thought you would have needed so much manoeuvring around to get the right layout just so you could build a successful apartment block? So we're going to put a big. Yeah. And underneath the big, we're going to put smalls. Because that's what you do. Right, underneath big, we're going to put small. Yeah. And then I think we're going to leave 2 spaces and put smalls. Now, is that right? 1, 2, 1. Whoa, tricky. 1, 2, 1. And then we're going to put mediums. So we'll go the 2 again. And we'll go the 2. Yep. Now, we can't fit another medium in there, but we can over here. So I'm going to do it to there. Hooly dooly. Okay, let's just turn that off for a minute. And let's see how we're doing. I want to see how the hotels are going. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. And such a big difference, in fact, that we're going to continue with that. Because that basically gets rid of sound as an issue. That's a very useful experiment, and even though it cost us some money there. The benefits long term for us are very good. It gives us a design that we can work with that I have sound barriers in there. It gives us a design that we can work with that in the long run we can just build, knowing that it will work successfully. Now, you were a suite. Got suites in there. So we went 1, 2, or did we go, what did we do there? Oh, different sizes on the floor. Oh no, there you go. And that takes us up to the restroom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is very good. And because we are the sort of people that we are, we're also going to add some waiting rooms because we want to improve our hotel facilities as much as we possibly can. And you are the hotel reception, right? I think that's extremely encouraging for hotels. And now, over here, I would like to see this finished before we conclude the episode. So let's just go up there. Now, do I by any chance... Nope, still only one. Visitors. 150. Did what? 1,100. What do we need? 2,000. Oh, we're getting up. We're getting up there. Check out all hotel. 53,000. That's pretty good. Mind you, we do have all these hotel rooms over here, which are still being rented out, even though they're in pretty dire straits. What's that? Man, look at the noise you make. Wow, okay. Well, there you go. Still working on these, but that's okay. Okay, we're making some serious progress. Now, how are we doing here? Almost all rented out. Well, let's start also getting ready to move up here, because this will be the next place we'll be heading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of this is going to be grist to the mill, as they say, for us. How are we doing? How are we doing? We are going to have to do something with these lifts. They are borderline ridiculous. Oh, look at that. 80,000. Oh, we lost 300, and that's not so good. And we have an additional point. So we can choose the Cleaning Devil, the Slumlord, rental bonus of 3%. Wow. Capacity of all this. Okay. Realistically, we're okay with that at the moment. To be honest, we are getting way more money than we're actually spending per episode. So I'm going to go with increasing the lift capacity, because we do have some issues with lifts. So we've done that. Now, let's have a look here. Actually, let's slow the game down a bit, just so we can have a look at this. Big apartment makes noise, but okay, nothing down here. Nothing. The waiting room is noisy and there's nobody in it, so figure that one out. Don't know. Big apartments make noise. They just seem to make noise. The mediums are fine. The smalls are good. I think we've got a winner, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is the layout that is going to serve us the best moving forward as we run skywards. So, I think that's an episode. And I think we got through it actually pretty well with some experimentation, so that we've got some plans and schemes that we can use for hotels and apartment groups. But we didn't have a really good look. We haven't touched offices for a long time. So I think next episode we will pump out some apartments and then we'll have a look at offices as well. So thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed riding the elevator of success in Grumpy's complex. And I hope you stay well until you return to a Grumpy is Gamer channel near you. That is actually here, by the way. So until then, I'll see you all later. Bye.